Hi there, and welcome to the first video in the series on setting up your new blog. The very first thing that you need to do when you're setting up a blog, because you want to have it hosted on your own domain name, is to find your domain name. And so I like to use GoDaddy to search for domain names. You can click the link right below this video to be taken over to GoDaddy and search for your domain name after you finish watching the video, or you can do it as you're watching the video and pause the video and keep up as I go through. So I'm right here on the domain search tab. Okay, now I've already chosen what I want for my domain name, and what it is blog set up for newbies.com. Okay, now the reason I'm selecting this is because it's got my keyword right in the name of my blog, which is blog setup. Now, if you're setting up a personal blog, I highly recommend trying to get your name as a blog, because one of the things you want to do is you want to brand yourself in your niche. So if that's network marketing, if you're selling products, if you're selling real estate, whatever it is, you want to start creating your brand and you want to get your name out there. And so if you can't actually get your name because possibly somebody else already has that, if you've got a fairly common name, what you could do is maybe add something to the start of it. Like obviously my name is Barry, so I would maybe go, work with Barry, or work with Barry husband, or meet Barry, or something like that, some variation, so that you can still start building your brand in the industry. Okay, so now one of the things I'm just going to quickly go over, and I'll go over with a little more in a later video, is just keyword research. And what I'm going to do here is just pull up the Google keyword tool quickly, just to show you how I decided that that was the keyword that I wanted in my my domain name. So if you go to the Google keyword tool, it's always the first thing that comes up when you search keyword tool. Okay, and I already have a Gmail account, so I'm just going to quickly sign in so that I don't have to deal with the CAPTCHA every time I want to do a new search. And then all you're going to do is you're going to enter the word or the phrase. In this case, mine is blog setup, and you're going to click search. And it comes up with all your options. Okay, now you see here that this is a broad search, okay, and it's saying 33,100 global monthly searches every month. But what you really want to do to make sure that a keyword is getting enough traffic is you want to do a phrase search. Okay, so just change that from broad to phrase. Okay, and you'll see now it drops to 1,900 searches a month. Normally I would recommend you want to do a keyword that gets at least 2,000 searches a month, but I think this is close enough. And I like this keyword. And hang on, my screen just went blank. And it's coming back. I like the keyword blog setup. Okay, I mean, if you wanted to, what you could do is you could come back here and just come down here, and it gives you a whole bunch of variations of that. So I mean, blog setup service. I could have also done that for this particular blog that I'm setting up, or make your blog, something like that. But you want to make sure that it's getting enough searches. So I mean, this one's not bad. Make your blog, 4,400 searches a month. That's actually pretty good. Or make a free blog, 2,400 searches a month. Okay, so I could have picked any of those, but I wanted to go with blog setup because it kind of fits with what my blog is going to be about. So blog setup for newbies, and then what you do is you just click go. And they'll search, and it says blog setup for newbies is available. Now my name comes up here just because I'm signed in. So okay, and so then all you do is you just go add. And then it'll kind of guide you through the registration process, okay? It'll say, you know, do you want all these other domain names and all that kind of stuff? And it's like, no, I only want the one domain name, so I just want to continue the registration. I don't want all these extra domain names. Okay, now I'm already a customer. If you're not already a customer of GoDaddy, which most of you probably aren't, you'll just fill in this information here. Let's see if I can actually remember my password and just quickly sign in. Yay. Okay, now I recommend when you're getting a domain, I mean, you can get it just for 1 year, but I recommend doing 2 or 3 years at least. And the reason for that is Google does like it. Google can see how long you've got your domain name registered for, and if you're trying to maximize your SEO, your search engine optimization, your ranking in Google, have a longer registration length, because I think what it does is it shows more of a commitment and that your blog is going to be around a little longer. Okay, domain name registration isn't that much. It's like $11-12 a year, you know. So go for at least 3 years is what I recommend. Okay, standard registration is usually what I do. You can go for the extras if you want, but I just stick with the standard registration. And I don't usually buy any extra email, or I'm going to show you another option for hosting. You can use GoDaddy, but I'm going to show you something that's better, something that offers a better service for setting up your blog. That's going to be in the next video. So at this point, we're just going to click next. And we'll just wait for that to come up. Okay, so when it comes up, then you just verify. Oh, and see, it's given me quite a discount. It's like a 50% discount on this, so that's pretty good. Now, you're not always going to get this, but you know, that's pretty awesome. So for 3 years, it's only going to cost me $17.80. So just confirm. Okay, the domain name is in fact correct, and then you would continue to check out. Okay, so I'm just going to stop the video here because you don't need to see all of my payment information. So just continue on, purchase a domain name, and I will see you in the next video.